Trying to replicate that perfect cocktail taste from the bar, but not quite nailing it? Well, we asked the nation's top bartenders for their tips and tricks for getting that perfect pour. First, use garnish to make a cocktail a little more or less sweet. Bartender Mari Howell swears by it.
If I'm making a stirred cocktail and I straw taste it, and it's just borderline sweet, I'll do a lemon peel, as it's going to make it taste a little less sweet. And then in contrast, if it's a little dry, an orange peel will make it almost taste a little sweeter.
Second, according to mixologist Brandon Casey, you don't need to measure lemon or lime juice.
Those little clam press lime juice things, one lime, one lemon, they typically have an exact ounce of juice in them.
And if you're not using fresh squeezed juice, you really should be.
Next, brand ambassador Kaylee Asher believes when it comes to making craft cocktails, jiggering is very important.
A jigger is just a small measuring tool that you use to make cocktails. Making a craft cocktail is kind of like baking a cake. If you use too much baking soda or too much flour or too little of this, your cake might be flat or it might not be moist enough.
Our fourth cocktail trick, stick to brand ambassador Lynn House's holy trinity of drink making.
Start with a really good base. Doesn't have to be the most expensive if made well.
And maintain that quality with your secondary ingredients, no matter what you mix.
You don't want to take something that's a great base and then put something cheap with it.
And keep that drink balanced.
It should hit many levels. You should have the spirit, some sweet, some tannin, some spice, some sour, all of it.
Last, keep homemade simple syrup at home, like bar manager Jillian Vose.
So when you're like, hey, I really want a daiquiri, you can make one. You can make beautiful, beautiful, simple cocktail at your house in minutes. You know what? Fresh juice and some simple syrup and your base spirits. It's not that hard to do a good job and make great drinks.
For a simple syrup recipe and more drink ideas, follow us on Instagram. Drinking like the pros on The Lowdown.